Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your new moon and Cancer reading for mid-July 2021. It's good for sun, rising moon, and Venus sign of Sag. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. That is to say, I could be picking up on the energy around you that's influencing your life, and you may need to see it, but I did try to channel a message that is for you and the energy coming towards you. If you want to book a private reading with me, Sagittarius, that's personal and just for you, the link to my website is down in the description below this video to schedule a live one-on-one with me. If you are new, welcome to this channel. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I will be posting this reading on both of my channels, Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs, and Soma Chandra Libra, where I just read for Libra and Sagittarius. All right, let us begin. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign on both of those channels. So to illuminate life right now, you guys this is kind of an interesting reading. When I did Libra's reading, I felt like I was picking up on mostly their energy. I feel like a lot of these cards are definitely about other people that are coming towards you and the way they see you, because I got some court cards showing up. And what you're doing with your life or what someone else is doing with theirs seems to be in focus, and it could involve family or an established relationship you have of some kind that's very important, because the Hierophant came out and that's the system. So that could be your family, your job, the country you live in, the government, whatever the system is for you. But to illuminate the situation, I have patience, hiding the truth, embrace change, you're on the right path. I have withholding as well. Withholding, moving, soulmate, season, opportunity, determination. Okay, some of you want to move. You want to move towards an opportunity or a situation that's, it requires you to embrace change. It requires you to be patient. It requires you to seize an opportunity. With soulmate here, you think it's a good opportunity for you, but you might be holding back, or a person is withholding from you. Someone could be a Cancerian. They could be clammed up. I also feel the presence of Gemini as well. Some of you have Gemini in your chart. Some of you may feel the need to hide the fact that you are trying to embrace change. The universe wants you to know that you're on the right track. This could also be advice, which is be strategic, keep your plans on the down low, act upon your own behalf, or they're just acknowledging and they want you to acknowledge, hey, you or someone around you might be hiding the truth about a change that they want to make or you want to make. It will require and does require patience, but you are on the right path. Someone might be holding back about possibly moving. Somebody might not want you to move on or move forward, or there is a holding back of some kind in some way. From the Fundamentals of Astrology deck, which I always like to use during the new and full moon readings, first card that came out was Venus retrograde. Some of you have a Taurus or a Libra in your life, or maybe you have that in your chart. They want you to check your Venus placement. It will give you clues to your strengths and weaknesses in relationships. The last time I read for you guys on Soma Chandra Tarot, there was a big emphasis on, I think, money, maybe, and definitely relationships, more so than anything, relationships. And because the Two of Cups is your advice, there's a heart-to-heart conversation you either need to have with yourself or another person about consequences, what you're chained and bound to, and where you're going. So check your Venus placement, because it's up for review. What you're doing with relationships is up for review. Reevaluate your relationships, both personal and professional. Re-envision works of art. You may need to re-envision something that you do in a relationship, maybe just a part of it, and it could be career or personal, even intimate, okay? But Cancer came out for you as well. Fertility surrounds you. Nurture your ideas and watch them grow. You are safe and protected on this journey. Some of you are going to take a journey, because I have the Fool here, and I have the Ace of Wands, and I have the Magician. Twice I have the Magician. You want to go somewhere. There's a lot of fertile ground. Nurture your ideas and watch them grow. An idea is meant to be growing right now, Sagittarius. You are safe, you are protected. Go ahead and go on the journey. Other people around you might be trying to hold you back in some way, or maybe you feel like something's working against you, but I think you're trying to manifest a dream and happiness and creative collaborations into your life. My favorite things, Earth came out. Material comforts are important in life. Just make sure they're not the only comforts. This could be advice for you personally or for someone else. Someone may be relying on you for a material comfort in some way. This could be a roommate, this could be your partner, this could be your kids. Regardless of the situation, if it's not for someone else, it is for you. They want you to think about your material comforts. Some of you are going to be, I just saw it. It went away, but I saw it real quick. I grabbed it. Some of you are going to be looking around the next couple of days and go, do I really need this? What are my creature comforts? What do I need? What do I don't need? Make sure that material comforts aren't the only thing. Material comforts are important to us. We're human beings. And I have Capricorn at the bottom. Oh, I have Capricorn, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And the Page of Cups. Somebody might be asking you for help. Somebody might feel kind of vulnerable in a situation. You could have a Capricorn in your life. If you have Capricorn in your chart, I would definitely look at that placement. It could be a help or a hindrance. Someone might be kind of manipulative for money or Capricorn does want the finer things in life. They want to provide for other people. Or sometimes this is very important to them. The universe is saying your relationship with money might be up for review. You may need to invest in something as well. It might be difficult. You might be chained and bound, or conversely, you're like, yeah, I want to have it all, baby. Or someone else around you might. Someone else's love language around you might be material things and money. They could come off as a little stubborn sometimes as well, even controlling. God bless Capricorn. They are my favorite earth sign, but that Saturn energy matched up with some Taurus energy, they can be really bougie. So if you want the finer things in life, I think the universe is saying that's okay, but make sure they're not your only comforts. Make sure you're not in a relationship just for money, or are you being paid enough for your money? Because I do have, for what you do, I do have recognition here. We'll talk about that in a second. At the bottom of the deck, also, I have Scorpio, the evolution of man and woman. Allow transformation to enter your life. You will transform not only yourself, but others as well. Yeah. New ideas coming in. Nurture your new ideas and watch them grow. And think about material comfort, but with Venus retrograde in Scorpio, this is a double confirmation here, a double whammy. A relationship that you are currently having with yourself, possibly finances and resources, your daily activities, a romantic or a familial relationship or a friendship is up for review. Allow for transformation. Tell other people, look, I'm allowed to change and grow, and you're going to have to let me. And allow other people to change and grow too. A relationship, or perhaps many, will be changing. They want you to reevaluate that. Okay, God, they have been yes, I hear you. My goodness, your guides are loud today, Sagittarius. Your guides are usually very chill. They're coming off pretty forceful today. They really wanted me to talk to you about that. Something needs to change for you in the way you have a relationship. Out of the Life Coaching Oracle deck, 31 came out. Automatic negative thoughts. You are learning to take charge of your thoughts you choose to give life to. What thoughts are you choosing to give life to? Are you choosing to give life to your negative thoughts, or are you choosing to give life to your positive thoughts? So during this new moon, you may have a lot of automatic negative thoughts. That's okay. Just acknowledge them and say, I see you. I hear you. I don't want to give life to you, but I'd like this to quell. So acknowledge your negative thoughts and ask yourself, why are they automatic? And you're in the process of learning to take charge of what you give life and energy to. It will be in focus. Also, number 6, intuition. You are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. I can tell you, as a person that uses their intuition for work, this is not easy. I'm with you, boo. It's hard to embrace and trust your inner knowing. Sometimes we don't like what it tells us. Shit, I don't like what my intuition tells me at least 50% of the time. It might be you intuitively know something and it gives you an automatic racing thought, and then it makes you doubt your own intuition. Maybe you just don't want to trust it. I know, I understand. I for some reason see this as something coming apart. Does someone sew, or are they a tailor? is something might be ripped apart so that you can see what's underneath it here. A lot of fertile ground. There's your new ideas that could come to life. You have to eliminate it. Also, hibernation, 66. Your soul needs time alone for meditation and rest. So you or someone around you may be hibernating. Let them. Someone needs to think and they need to rest. Hibernation's not a bad thing. Also, someone might be pulled away and ghosting you in some way. And that's tickling your intuition and giving you negative thoughts. That's why the advice is a conversation, or that could be vice versa in your life. At the bottom of the deck, and your challenge is recognition. Someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. Make sure you're recognized for all that you do, okay? Recognize others for what they do. Someone deserves recognition here. I think it is you. I think it's you. So when I read for Libra, when I do the new moon readings, and the full moon readings, I really don't give a shit about the energy around you too much. I want to see your response to it. But when I get a lot of court cards showing up and I don't think they're you, I will dig into the environment a little bit more. And I did for Sagittarius because it seemed necessary, especially when the Two of Cups came up. So I think this is energy coming towards you, okay? Because the overall reason for the reading is the Hierophant. The way you or someone is feeling is the Hermit, Virgo energy, Taurus energy. The way others see you or the way you're seeing yourself is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Queens create an environment, so it does not matter if you're a man or a woman. This could be someone that wants an answer from you in some way. Your advice and what you need to know is the Two of Cups, but the final outcome is the Magician. Boom. And I like where you're going. Let's just talk about where you're going. Let's just talk about what you or someone else is trying to do. The Magician is the single catalyst for change in their own life. He works alone. He has a plan. He has the Midas touch. He is crafty. I've got this. Sit down. So manifestation. 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups. Well, it looks like you or someone around you wants to manifest happiness. Creative collaborations. This could be great for work. You might be a ringleader right now. You might have a good tribe. You want to move towards this happiness. This guy looks drunken in love with himself. Look how he is very satisfied. Normally the 9 of Cups, this guy's sitting upright and his arms are folded and he's smug. This guy looks like he just had one hell of a dinner party. He's like, yeah. So I think you're thinking a lot about what you can do to manifest good friendships, connections, dating, fun, collaboration. Some of you are connected to an Aries. This could be a person around you that's an Aries, Gemini, possibly, or Virgo is the Magician for me. Thinking about fate and destiny, your karma, timing, and wishes coming true and gratitude. That came out for Libra too. Happiness here. This is what you're going for, or this is what someone around you wants. But here's the thing about the 9 of Cups. It's like we just won the lottery. Do we feel this way all the time? No, we do not. If you do, please sell me your magic pill. I would like to feel this way all the time, but we don't. It's momentary happiness. It can even be somewhat indulgent. That's okay. Count your blessings. Fate and karma that leads to happiness, and someone wants to manifest this. Almost not utopic, but something like a dream coming true. But the overall reason for the reading is the Hierophant. That's Taurus, that's commitment, that's the system, that's family, that's the rules and traditions and regulations that we live by. The Hierophant is a teacher, a leader, a messenger. That could be you, that could be someone around you. 4 of Wands, the Hierophant again, and the 6 of Wands. So whoa, either you or someone else very much wants to have this stable, grounded, rooted, traditional life that everyone, it's on display and that they're proud of. Someone sees themselves as a leader, a patriarch or a matriarch even, successful. This could be university. This could be a new job with a big company. This could be a person around you that is very proud. They're very traditional. Sometimes the Hierophant energy can feel a little oppressive to some people, but this is like a life that we can be proud of, that's predictable. We're part of something greater than ourselves. This can be a good thing. It will be different for each of you. Someone really, this is the energy that you're dealing with, whether you want it or not. whether they want it or not. But someone's the hermit. They are searching their soul. So you're searching your soul, doing a lot of self-reflection, or a person around you is. If you have Virgo in your chart, look at that too. The new moon wants you to reflect and listen to your emotions, particularly the new moon in Cancer. Set your intentions. So somebody, because of the new moon in Cancer, is probably thinking a lot about how they feel, where they're going, what they're doing, what they've learned. Quiet. And I have the King of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles. We had a King and Queen of Pentacles here. This could be you and a partner, you and a business person. This could be you and another person trying to determine the purpose. Be calm, patient, and peaceful. They might not be talking a whole lot to each other at the moment. They both might be trying to create and sustain a very practical environment. This could be a married couple that you're a part of, or parents, people around you. They could be business people. There you are, Sag. You could be in between them. Hell, these could be your parents. Or this could be you. Even different aspects of yourself. How do I create and sustain abundance in a very practical, grounded way? I must determine the purpose. I must be patient. You may come off as aloof to other people right now, or them to you. Maybe you're just minding your own business and these two people are flanking you. I just heard flagship. I don't know what that's about. That's for work. Something about a flagship. Some of you will go to the mothership of some company or something, maybe your homeland. I just heard that as well. Oh my God, I can hear a lot. But the way somebody sees you right now is the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy is coming out. Queens create an environment. Someone may be being this way with you, wanting to talk to you, or they see you being this way. The Queen of Swords has a heart, but she doesn't lead with her heart. I ought to know I'm a Queen of Swords. And she's very direct. Clear communication at this time is necessary. Protecting your heart, being very direct. Maybe you want an answer. Maybe you're giving direction or advice. People may be coming to you for advice right now. But I have the Nine of Wands, Justice, and the Devil. I clarified the Devil, and I got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun. Okay. Let me tell you what Justice and the Devil mean in the Nine of Wands. Someone might not want to deal with consequences, and that could be you or someone else. Someone's hanging in there. Something could be going down in a court of law or the esoteric court of law with Libra here. We have Capricorn showing up. Capricorn showing up twice. It's at the bottom of my main deck. A Capricorn could be involved, but someone may be trying to say they're helping you for their own benefit. Their intentions might be somewhat malicious. You might be waiting to go to court. You might be chained and bound. You might be stuck in some kind of a contract, or them with you. But with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun, somebody, either you, Sag, or someone around you, is all trapped in their head about moving towards something happy that they almost don't believe or don't want to see, or you doing that, and leaving something behind. Someone feels stuck. Someone's thinking about consequences. Someone may be dealing with consequences, you or someone else. This is causing you to come off as very direct, or they're having to be direct with you. There's something that someone's all stuck in their head about. So if this is you, Sag, Eight Cups are an awful lot of cups to walk away from. And he's got to go over the mountain. You know what's on the other side of the mountain? The other side of the mountain. You can do it. You can leave behind. You can put your past behind you. But someone may be somewhat avoidant of dealing with emotions, or they have to leave something behind. It's causing you or a person around you to face the beliefs that they have that limit them and make them feel trapped and stuck. But there is this happiness. It's almost like someone doesn't want to see that, or they can't. Also something about summertime, your solar return, or a sunny state. Here in the US, that would be California, Texas, Florida, sometimes Jersey. Yeah, they call it the sunny state. Or a warm, sunny place, Australia. Somewhere where it's hot and happy. A sun could be involved, because we have the sun here, Leo here. So this is going to be difficult for someone. You may have someone around you that's keeping you chained and stuck. An old way of doing things might not work. You know what? I got this off of the Aries reading. Check out on Soma Chandra Tarot. Some of you need to watch the Aries reading. Think about what you're chained and bound to and what the consequences of that will be. Someone may have to deal with that and they're having a hard time with it. It's a test of faith and it's a test of boundaries. Here's your advice. And I was like, whoa, this is very clear. This is very clear for a general reading, almost to the point where it feels personal. Your advice is the Two of Cups. You may need to have a really important conversation with someone. At the very least, look yourself in the mirror and have an important conversation with yourself. This is a heart-to-heart conversation about what the Moon, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool. I clarified, I'm like, this guy always looks like he's annoyed. Like, someone may be confused about where you're going and what you're doing. I have Pisces and Aries here. But you're often the Fool to me too. The Fool is any lighthearted sign for me, and you're one of them. Someone may be like, what the hell is going on here? I need to talk to you about this. Or look yourself in the mirror and have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself or someone else about things that are confusing to you, how much time you're investing and how much longer you're going to have to wait, and taking a new leap of faith that's very authentic and fun. You might be wondering where someone's going, or they're wondering where you're going, because I wanted to know what the Seven of Pentacles was, and I got the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Magician. Someone may be confused and hurt that you're doing something else. There may be heartbreak involved in this. This could even just be COVID or illness. Negative thoughts or negative feelings. It might hurt someone to see you claim personal power and freedom. They're confused and they don't like it. Or you're worried. You know, you're worried to a degree. I'm getting a worry off of this in some way. So a conversation with someone else or yourself needs to be had. But the final outcome is the Magician. Someone really wants to manifest happiness into their life, and they're willing to go with the flow and ride that wheel. You're going to feel I think you're going to feel good, or someone around you wants this. Someone may not be ready for a commitment in some way, possibly, or you're just at the beginning of something. You're going to need to allow for that. So your cards further out, Sag, are Strength, Leo, the Ten of Pentacles, that's the Karmic Empire. There has been some sadness and loss and some regret and disappointment, and the King of Wands. Look, he's so contemplative here. You are a grand visionary right now. Thinking about growth potential, how to be a good leader, what you're passionate about. He will commit, he or she will commit, but it's not easy. Somebody may want to be a good leader and be a visionary. Clearly it takes strength. There could be family and a karmic empire involved, and there might be some consequences and some contracts that need to be dealt with. The devil is something we usually cannot ignore. Capricorn, Saturn will not be ignored. It will find its way in. So get ahead of things with the Capricorn energy here, Sagittarius, because Saturn does not want to come in and smack consequences on us for being avoidant of duty, responsibility, working hard. Don't cave in or let anyone cave into obsession, desire, restriction, being unnecessarily controlling. Saturn would rather you work in a more positive way, the Capricorn energy. Someone is having a hard time seeing and dealing with something. It is going to cause you regret. And this King of Wands could be someone else around you. It could be a Leo in particular, but not necessarily. But you're thinking about how to take a strong, passionate lead. This person may be disappointing you. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just be a great leader. Acknowledge what you regret and work through it. I can see that you want to sustain and be sustained quite a bit with the Ten of Pentacles here. Some of you have some regrets about something that's ending or ended, but you're still going to claim independence. You might not have a whole lot to say right now. Work through your feelings. But someone around you, I was like, I had a feeling I needed to clarify, because this Two of Cups is someone watching you do something. I have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Well, whoever this person is, something just wasn't what they thought it was. This could also be your response to your environment, Sagittarius. Someone wrote a romance novel, or they give it something about a young water sign. This person might be mopey. I think that the Knight of Cups with the Four of Cups, Seven, this looks like someone's been somewhat unrealistic. And something might not ever be good enough for this person. They have a hard time being honest. They feel kind of stuck. They may hold back and hold on in some way. Their knee-jerk response might be to be controlling of resources. They may have a hard time being honest. They need to get out of a situation they're not happy about, or this person's played duck and weave with you. This person's kind of wound up about something here. And I used Island Time Wellness deck to clarify it. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning for you, unsure of the future. You're separated from this person. You either miss them or they miss you, or they feel a disconnection with you. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out, and mirroring each other. Relationships reflect old wounds. Think about it. Introspection. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making memories. So either you're stalking the shit out of somebody right now and it's making you wonder what you're doing with your life and the consequences for all that, or vice versa. This person might come off like a Queen of Swords to you. This person's kind of watching, thinking, reminiscing. They're doing a lot of self-reflection about you, or it's causing you to do a lot of self-reflection. This King of Wands can be any man or woman that's, I mean, he looks very reflective, but about what you're manifesting. So you could be watching somebody else go off and do something, and you're in a situation and it's causing you to think about karma and consequences and cause and effect and what you walk away from and your regrets and shit like that. But overall, this is the energy around you. It's definitely time to just accept that you are on the right path, and change is something that you or someone else wants. You may or may not need to be hiding the truth. It will take patience. Watch those negative thoughts. Relationships are definitely up for review. And there is confusion. Oh, here's the Queen of Swords again, and the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Someone's hurt. Someone might be affected by work, confused about work, crisis. A King of Cups is here. And someone may have a thing about money and resources. Make sure your expectations are realistic. And someone may want help. Make sure you're not trying to buy anybody or let them buy you. Someone's love language may be gift giving or things, or they care about these finer things. Keep in mind that the universe's gentle advice was to, with your earthy energy, material comforts are important in life. Just make sure they're not the only comforts. What are you doing and why? Consequences will be involved, and so will change. Yeah. And somebody may move, and they might be hiding it from somebody else. You may have to, you may not have to. They're saying stop. Oh my goodness. Some of you need private readings. You're very psychic. All right, Sagittarius, that's your new moon in Cancer reading. Putting it on both of my channels so it reaches as many of you as possible. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally, and check my family's shenanigans out, and follow me for more insight on Instagram as well, Soma Chandra Tarot. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys.